How old are you? I'm not answering any more of those questions. We don't want to have sex with each other, okay?
Critics call it a pedophile's paradise.
Hello.
Underage girls.
Love you. Hi.
Some less than 10 years old.
You guys keep asking my age.
Live streaming themselves, doing the unthinkable. They dance around sexually.
Y'all are incredible.
They even take off their clothes. All while their viewers reward them with virtual gifts and currency.
I follow people back to sing gifts.
Bombard them with perverted comments.
Play on my girl, maybe.
And make sexual demands.
Show my boobs and my no. I'm not showing either of them.
Many of the viewers are older men.
You're nasty.
Some are pedophiles. And it's all happening on a popular app millions of kids use every single day. Fox 11 is about to take you inside the disturbing world of LiveMe.
She went from dancing to spreading her legs and putting her shirt up. She's still in a bralette, for heaven's sakes.
Don't have underwear on.
I did homicidal pedophilia at the Bureau, so I've seen a lot of really terrible things. But this terrifies me.
LiveMe is a live streaming app that has been downloaded 96 million times. It shares the user's location and allows users to search for who is streaming near them. Their website says the app is explicitly meant to be used by people over the age of 13.
I'm 13 and she's 13 too.
But that just isn't reality. Fox 11 monitored dozens of LiveMe streams, not staying long enough to see things get explicit.
Don't play truth or dare. Why?
But what we found was horrifying.
I love your feet.
Time and time again, the live streams featured girls who appeared to be extremely underage, with pedophiles openly trying to manipulate the girls into performing sexual acts for them.
She doesn't even look like she's 10 years old.
Erin Runyon is one of several experts we brought our concerns to. Her 5-year-old daughter Samantha was abducted and murdered in a high-profile case in 2002. And she founded the Joyful Child Foundation in Samantha's memory.
I don't want any other parent to ever suffer like I did, and I certainly don't want any child to put themselves in a dangerous situation.
We also spoke to Dr. Lisa Stroman. She's a former FBI agent and current clinical psychologist. Now she's the director of the Digital Citizen Academy and Technology Wellness Center.
So to me, it's definitely a prostitution platform, or turning into one.
She's being notified of how many followers she's getting.
We showed several disturbing LiveMe streams to both women who were mortified by what they saw.
So open my hands up to playing my song. Butterflies fly away.
This elementary school-age girl was streaming herself singing. One viewer warns her to be careful for pedophiles, and within seconds, they arrive. Commenters begin instructing the girl to pull her shirt up higher, to pull her pants down, and tell her, quote, she's so hot.
She looks like she might be 7, 8 years old, maybe.
Several of the live streams showed underage girls dancing sexually, while their male viewers egged them on in the comments and showered them with virtual currency.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, thank you guys for all these gifts.
It's very clear that these young girls are creating sexualized dances in order to elicit a response. They want to get prizes from the people that they can turn into money.
It's just part of the brain's development that we need that affirmation in those teen years. And predators prey on that like there's no tomorrow.
You a lame hoe.
Some girls went as far as removing clothing at the request of their viewers.
What we're seeing is essentially pornography.
In one disturbing case, a young girl is live streaming while a guardian is driving her to school. Her viewers begin making extremely crude comments, telling her they would perform oral sex on her, fantasizing about her lips, and asking her to direct message them. She then gets out of the car and brings the live stream into school with her, unknowingly exposing the rest of her peers to dangerous pedophiles who instruct her to show them around the room. This stream features a young girl with a pacifier in her mouth. She has more than 4,000 live viewers. One of them writes that he wants to see her, quote, in a choker and heels. And another tells her he is sexually aroused because she is too young to talk.
These kids are putting themselves out there for the attention.
How old are you, cute girl? Oh my gosh.
Having no concept of the kinds of things that their viewers would want to do to them.
Now, we wanted to get LiveMe's response to the disturbing things we were witnessing on their app. Their corporate office is located in China, but they have one office right here in West Hollywood. One of their reps told us they will not go on camera with us, but they did give us a statement which says in part, quote, "As unfortunate and disturbing as some of these reports are, these issues are not unique to LiveMe, but reflect the challenges all social media platforms are confronting each day. We strive to provide a safe and enjoyable platform for our users, relying heavily on AI and the 100 moderators we employ across the globe who are on call 24 hours a day. We will continue to focus on our mission to build the best live broadcasting platform while working closely with law enforcement and the various agencies they support to protect our community." End quote. But believe it or not, things get even more disturbing. Computer forensics expert Chris Pavin tells Fox 11 some pedophiles are recording the live streams to then sell as child porn.
They upload it to a file sharing site where the individual who wants to consume it to download it has to pay some money for that file.
Sadly, it's all true. Take a look. Fox 11 found multiple porn sites directing customers straight to live streams or webcam captures of underage girls on LiveMe and other similar apps. The links advertise that the girls are young jailbait and that they were secretly recorded without their knowledge.
And that's being distributed to hundreds, thousands of pedophiles out there who are paying for and downloading this material.
See if your kid has it on their computer, and if it's on there, take it off.
And that's why Runyon says it's time for parents to wake up and get involved.
We cannot afford to be disengaged. If you're not online with your children, you're missing out on what they think is one of the most important parts of their life. And it is exposing them to dangers that we've never even been aware of in the past.
I'll be back online either later today or tomorrow. I love you guys.
And LiveMe went on to tell us that the overwhelming majority of their users do nothing inappropriate and that they will work with law enforcement to weed out anybody who they believe is using the app maliciously. Now, they also told us they plan to implement better facial recognition software to add an extra layer of security by automatically monitoring and guessing the age of broadcasters, which would then flag any users who appear to be underage. So very, very heavy story tonight.
But you said girls as young as boys do, 13.
So the girls we found on there, some are in elementary school. We're talking 7, 8 years old. The app says they technically have to be 13 years old, but clearly we found girls who are much younger than that. And it's so easy to sign up. There's nothing that really checks your age. All you need is you put in a phone number. That's it.
Right.
And it says, you know, if you're under 18, a parent should be giving you permission to do this, but
Yeah, but
I would
kids these
guarantee
days-
a lot of those kids didn't talk to their parents about that.
I think Aaron Runyon makes a very good point. Young people have no idea what's out there.
Absolutely no idea. And you got to think about it, especially at the part at the end, how some of these guys are recording this stuff. These girls, 10 years old, 11 years old, they're being manipulated. They're young. They want attention. We know how the hormones work, that sort of thing. But who knows 10, 15 years down the road when they're looking to maybe be a doctor or an attorney and they find these clips of them are floating around on the internet somewhere.
I have a 5, a 3, and a 1-year-old, and parenting in the digital age is not easy, and stuff like this doesn't make it any easier. So parents out there, you got to be proactive, right? You got to know, you got to see, you got to do password protection, blockers, all of those things. Don't have to be the cool parent. This is too important, right?
Well
this is
said,
too important
well said.
stuff, right?
Right, Bill.
Anyway.
Thank you.